And good evening, and welcome to this exciting episode of Omen, a Death in Space RPG right here at the Proficiency Bonus YouTube channel. Welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight, and how's it going, players? How you guys doing tonight?
Woo!
Super duper.
What
could go wrong?
Absolutely.
Nothing at all.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Well, we'll see. There's a lot of things, I think.
You're right. What will go wrong?
What will go wrong, I think, is a better question. That is it. Well, welcome tonight. We do want to throw out a quick shout out to some of our sponsors and supporters before we begin tonight. We want to thank our good friends at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for coming along and partnering with us. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in our YouTube chat tonight, you'll get a quick link to their storefronts and websites where you can purchase a lot of RPG related gear and merchandise, including cool dice and math rocks. You can go ahead and check them out at some point during the show. While you're visiting Little Dragon Corp, you can use the coupon code BONUS to get 15% off of your order. So make sure you take an opportunity to check them out at some point. And I have a fly buzzing around me. And that is going to bother me so badly. I'm trying to concentrate.
Jack.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So I apologize if you see me start like frantically going like this. It's me trying to prevent this fly from flying into my mouth or up my nose or into my eyes as I'm trying to stream. It's gonna be that kind of night, folks. It started with the technology issues, and now it's the fly. They're in cahoots.
Is it the Lord of the Flies?
It could be. It could be.
It's Mr. Flyboy.
It'd be like those TIE fighters doing flybys over my computer right. Well, last we left off, you guys stumbled upon some shipwreckage and decided that it would be a good opportunity for you to explore outside of the Omen, your vessel. Devlin decided he would stay on board, with Andronima kind of keeping the space vessel prepared and ready to move out in case they had to make a quick and abrupt exit. While Jack, Dawn, and Devlin, no, not Devlin, Jack, Noah, and Dawn all went aboard to explore this vessel. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys found a couple crates that were locked with special codes.
Yes.
You did find a crate that was open that you were able to open, and it was like military grade, like snap glow sticks.
Mm-hmm.
You guys explored some abstract expressionist art and opened one up and splattered it all over one of the walls inside this vessel, creating a Jackson Pollock image all over the wall. Noah and Dawn, I believe you guys were investigating this reactor unit back here as a possible way to repair it, to restore power, the standard power to the ship. Jack went back to locate, to see if there were any drones on board this vessel, and as he looked into this drone compartment, something large leapt out at him. And that's where we're going to start today. So, you guys all hear on the intercom the sound of, "Oh dear," and then this spider attacks Jack. Oh boy.
I need to hear it again. I didn't hear it right.
Oh,
Sorry,
dear.
you broke up there. Can you?
Oh no! Who'd we lose?
Noah.
Oh, we lost Noah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Wow.
So that is definitely going to hit Jack with a 16 with a bite attack. Thankfully only dealing 1 point of damage to Jack as Jack slowly pushes off it stomps backwards with his magnetic boots, attaching him to the base of the vessel as this spider kind of leaps out at him and drives its fangs into his shoulder. You hear "Ah!" as this thing over the intercom has attacked. And I have no idea how many hit points Jack has, but I think he only had like 3. I think that's what he said last week. So currently he's at 2 out of 3. I will save that. And it also says that if attacked, the target must make a savvy check. Oh. And that's only a 3. They lose their next turn, as they are stuck in a hypnotized stupor by the abstract patterns that seem to reflect all from the spider. So Jack, in essence, is stunned, and this spider has a special which gives it the opportunity to act twice each round. So see-toing that they're the only 2 currently in the combat, it passes the turn back to itself, and it attacks Jack again.
Oh no.
And hits. Dealing 1 point of damage. So Jack is still alive.
This one we lose Jack.
I'll never let go, Jack.
First 2 minutes of play.
But Noah and Dawn, and Devlin and Dranma, you guys all hear this happening on the intercom. So I will say that the turn gets passed to Dawn, because we're technically in a encounter.
Okay, and just to make sure, where is Jack in the map? Because I don't see him in my map.
He left the area to go back and check to see if there was any drones.
Okay.
Why is it not letting me shift?
No,
ping,
I think
shift
Jack
ping
needs
again.
help, so I'm gonna go help him out. You wanna come with, or you wanna stay here and try to figure this out?
I'll go with you. And Noah's gonna ready his gun.
And I'll take my staff out, just in case.
Okay. What is your guys' movement?
We have movement.
Good question.
We have movement?
You have like a movement speed on your character sheet or something like that, or a speed or a movement?
I don't
We
think
have
so.
Body, Dex, Savvy, Tech.
You should have a movement, I thought.
I don't recall. The only movement I remember is on the ship. The actual ship speed.
Yeah, I see
Okay.
that.
I thought it came from Origins, maybe? No? Apparently we don't.
PC. No.
There's encumbrance. I know that.
Yeah, so then there should be some kind of rules on how far you can move in a turn. It makes sense.
I do have my just with my eyes.
Let's see what this does. Okay, combat rounds. Combat is structured into rounds. Perform an action and move about 15 meters.
All
So-
movement in 0 gravity gives disadvantage on dex checks.
Got it.
And firing a weapon has recoil.
Yeah, you guys probably wouldn't be affected by that because of your magnetic boots.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys
Okay.
are kind of locked into place. Yeah, everybody has basically 30 feet of movement.
30 feet. Alright, so I'm gonna move into the older room. Not letting me because I guess the door is locked.
You can open
The
it. You
door.
should be able to click open. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I'm gonna
You can
wait.
probably just get to the door, guys. To like, you can't go in the room, but you can see in and see that Jack has this massive spider just like lurching down over his shoulders, like chomping on it.
So right now we can't do much. I guess that's
You
what we
could
do.
throw something at him or
Can I fire at it?
shoot. You could shoot at him. Don't roll a
Before we
1.
fire it, I'm gonna move back here. Good.
I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay, okay.
I don't know if
I hope I don't kill him. So that's a tech roll, right?
Tech roll, yep.
That is a 3 plus 3. That's a 6.
6 is going to miss. You fire, the spider turns Jack a little bit, pulling him with all 8 legs in the direction of this drone storage compartment. Jack kind of bumps into the side of it, and the bullet ricochets, and you hear it just fly off the corner of this this device. So, Dawn, did you just decide not to move to the door?
Well, yeah, I was just
Okay.
getting away from him. 'Cause I
Yeah,
didn't want-
yeah.
Went back. That's all I can do.
So I'm assuming Noah passed it to Dawn. Dawn, who would you pass the initiative to? Technically, Andronima and Devlin are in this, so you can pass to them.
I'll give it to Dev.
What would Dev do in this instance?
What's going on out there?
Oh, nothing. Jack's just getting eaten by a spider. The usual.
Oh dear, get it off of me!
Just
No, that's close enough.
just squash it. Like, what do you mean? Just go ahead and squash it real quick.
It's very angry.
It's big.
How big could this spider be?
I believe it's trying to eat me!
Okay. The biggest spider I have come across in my life is about this big. So
We can't see your
I
hands.
can see you.
So think about the size of a basketball.
And at that point, it's the end of Dev's turn. Dev, who would you like? The only person left in the initiative is Andronima, so you'd have to pass it to Andronima.
Andromeda, explain this to them.
I think maybe it's like a very big spider, or maybe he's very scared of spiders and it just looks very big to him. You know? One of those situations. Face your fears! That's all I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
this is definitely the biggest spider I've ever seen.
Hey, are we always gonna let the new people die?
Probably. They're like disposable red shirts to us.
Disposable red shirts. So, Andronima, that would probably end your turn. So you can choose to pass it on to anyone, including yourself, for the start of the second turn. Noah. So Noah.
Yeah. Does his cat do anything?
The cat looks like it's shifting out of his suit and kind of taking place up on his back, getting ready to start to scratch at the creature.
I'm gonna shoot at it again.
Okay.
Down to 3 bullets after this.
Uh-oh.
That is a 12 plus 3 is 15.
15, I believe, hits. Let me double check, but I think that's going to be good. Yes, 15 hits.
All right, and I believe it's a D6 of damage.
That's
for
right.
pistol.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5.
5 points of damage. Why is that not showing up? That's because I rebooted earlier, that's why. 5 points of damage as the bullet sinks into the flesh. You guys see a splatter of blackened ichor blood splatter all over the wall that is also glowing with your Jackson Pollock-esque imagery. The spider
Ruining
screeches.
my painting.
That's right. Spider
I will
screeches and almost like shifts its attention towards you guys at the door as it pushes Jack away.
Pass to Adon.
Dawn, you're up.
How many actions do I have?
1 action, 1 move.
1 action, 1 move. Okay, I'm gonna move into the room, and I must hit it with my stick.
All right, you have to move right up to it.
Yeah.
All right,
That
Dawn.
would be...
wielding his trusty staff.
That's a dex, right?
Just be body.
Body? Okay.
Mhm.
That'll be a 7.
7 total.
Yeah.
You hit it, yeah, and you hear that, like, that, you feel that vibration kind of come up through the whole staff, and it kind of hurts your hands. It doesn't seem to have made any impact on the spider whatsoever.
Okay. That's it. I'll give it to Jack. See if he
You give it
can
to
escape.
Jack. I don't think Jack has any weapons.
He
It's a cane.
He has a cane. He'll hit it with his cane.
Does the cane have a sword hidden inside? I thought.
No,
Or
I,
no?
I don't think so. I think that was just
Oh.
somebody mentioned it. Somebody, NPC mentioned it to him, and he was like, "Oh, I think I might have to look into that sometime."
Okay. I just remember hearing it. I couldn't remember.
I don't believe that is going to hit because I think he has a negative to body checks.
gets a negative.
He's everything.
Yeah, he rolled a 9, so he hits it like a couple times with the staff, and it doesn't seem to do anything. But his cat like leaps out and tries to attack as well,
Okay.
and that actually hits, dealing 5 points of damage as the cat claws into the spider. Jack's gonna go ahead and pass to the spider because the spider has to take 2 turns this round.
Ooh.
This time the spider is gonna turn and try to bite Dawn.
Okay with that.
That's a 22 to hit you, Dawn. You take 6 points of damage as you feel these terrible this terrible bite. I just claw crick starts to break some of your bones in your shoulder, Dawn, as this spider bears down on you. I need you to make a savvy check for me as well.
19.
19. You save from this spider. Has all these like strange kind of neon glow coming from its back, patterns on its back and stuff, and it almost catches you in a hypnotic kind of like pattern of colors as it's luring you closer to it almost. But you're able to resist. And passing to Devlin.
Hey, Eve, can you run a search on them? Can you scan, see what's going on with this spider? Like, why are they making this such a big deal?
Yes, Captain. Initializing scan. This will take a moment.
Well, guys, I don't know how big the spider is, but like, just find the newspaper or something and just give it a good whack. Like, that should be sufficient. I don't know what to tell you. It's a little spider. Okay, just kill it, and that'll be the end of my turn.
You can either pass to Andromeda or the spider.
Ooh, chaos. I'll just go to Andromeda.
All right.
Should we go join them?
Why would I leave the ship over a little spider? I told
Fair,
them not to go on
fair.
it. Like, this is ridiculous. This is why I said we shouldn't go on it.
Well, to be fair, it is a split open ship. That looks kind of interesting. I suppose we could just chill here.
I mean, we got
and
plenty of
stuff.
glow sticks if you want to do some art.
Hell yes! I'm gonna grab a glow stick and start painting.
Okay. So, with the spider being the last person in the round, the spider's going to turn its attention back to Jack and attack Jack again. The second bite of the turn. Oh boy. Natural 20.
Oh, he's dead. He only has 1 life, 1 HP.
For a total of 9 points of damage.
Goodbye, Jack.
So you're
Jack
saying
gets-
there's a chance?
Jack gets to make a body check. One
Which he
body
has negative
check.
score in.
He does. I think he has at least a -1. Let's see.
So when you die, you get a body check? Or you get...
You immediately when you hit 0 hit points, you get 1 body check. If you succeed, you're stabilized.
Okay. If not, you die.
If not, you're dead. I rolled a
Once you
2 minus
Would he
1.
be able to have a void point?
I don't know.
Or did he use all of his?
Did he use all of his? I have no idea.
I don't think he ever used the void point.
I will say he has a void point, so I'm gonna roll it again. Which is a good thing, because I rolled a 19. That will succeed even with his minuses. So expending his void point. So basically he's at 0 hit points and unconscious, but he is stable.
Okay.
So we didn't kill someone who wasn't here.
Yet.
To properly defend themselves.
Yes.
The cat leaps and Dawn,
Yes.
this is strange. You thought it was just a cat. But as that cat jumps towards this spider, you hear it talk. And it goes, "How dare you, you son of a bitch!" And starts like clawing at the spider. And is in such a rage that it completely misses. And tumbles across the floor, the spider kind of pushing it off the way. You can see that because the cat doesn't really have any way of keeping itself at bay because of the gravity, it bounces off the wall and just kind of starts floating around there on the side of the room, as there isn't a lot of there's no generators generating the gravity here on this vessel right now. But yeah, that's the end of the spider's second turn. Meaning that it's a new round. I'm gonna pass the turn to Noah.
How strong are these magnets on her boots?
I mean, it's strong enough to keep you in place and help you to walk around on this metal floor of the vessel.
If I stomped on said spider, could it still catch magnetism to the floor?
Probably not that strong.
Okay. Alright. Gonna move into the room.
Okay.
And try to get a good vantage point, and I'll take another shot at it.
Okay.
That is a 2.
Another
Racking up
bullet.
void points tonight.
Another bullet ricochets. Yeah, you get a void point for every missed attack. So, one thing you do notice is Jack's magnetic boots are still engaged with the floor, but he's unconscious. So he's just kind of going like this in place. No, you can pass.
Pass to Andromeda.
Andromeda.
The hand of death in space.
Oh. I'm just gonna continue painting a very wonderful picture. I'm gonna try and get all of us together on the wall, just being like, "This is the crew of Omen." The kind of situation. To, finger paint the rest of the picture. I'll pass the turn to Dev.
I'll turn to the crates that we were still trying to crack and get back to it. Go into those 2 crates.
Which one were you trying to open first? The one that had the screen that wasn't cracked, or the screen that had the little bit of a crack to it?
I believe the one that wasn't cracked is the one that we were working on.
Go ahead and make a tech check for me, and I will give you advantage because you have it hooked up to Eve.
All right, so I get +2. Which dice do I need to use? These 2. Ooh, that one was bad. Okay, so I got 17 +2, so 19.
That's a success. The way I'm going to do this is to crack this particular log, you need 3 successes before you get 3 failures. If you get 3
Okay.
failures, something else is going to happen.
So my advantage for the next 2, I guess, continuing my advantage, or
As long as you hook it up to Eve, as long as you have it hooked up to Eve, you will have advantage on the tech
All right.
checks. Okay. Well, but that was for. It takes one round to do that, so you'd have
Oh,
to do
okay.
this continuously over the course. But you hear Eve chime in.
Scanning complete, Captain. It seems we have a positive match, life force match, with a Roche spider. Its constantly shifting colors create abstract neon patterns upon its back. It's said to show the most fearsome nightmares of anybody looking at it, and cause them to fall into sort of a hypnotic trance, allowing it to feed upon its victims.
Gotcha. So it's probably one of those spiders that like is small and like is very effective at hunting its little prey that it needs to. Like kind of like a black widow is probably what I would think. Hey guys, just a heads up. Apparently, I guess the spider can like put you in a trance or something. I don't know. It's probably something minor. I don't think it's anything big. But I did get the first lock done on the crate, so we're making progress here. Yeah, just let us know if you need anything, or just feel free to come back if the spider's too much for you.
All right, who you passing the turn to?
Ooh.
You can do the spider or Dawn. I think those are the only two left.
I will be nice, and I will go with Dawn.
Okay.
After hearing what everything Dev said, I'm just gonna ignore him. And I'm gonna try to hit it again.
Okay, go for
With
it.
a void point.
With a void point. All right.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It'll be a long night. One was 15, and the other one, natural 20.
Natural 20. There you go. So you get to roll 2 of your damage dice and add them together.
Together. Nice. Oh. 5 and 6 together. So 5 and 1, 6.
6 total? Okay. I thought you said a 5 and a 6. I was like, whoa. 6 total. You smack this thing and you find like, instead of like bonking it on the head this time, you take it and you kind of take the end of the staff and drive it up into like the chin area of the creature as it's trying to like lunge towards Jack's cat that's floating around there beside you. And you drive it into the mouth and you see some of these barb-like teeth kind of like go flying out of the insectoid creature, and they start like just dangling and floating around you. It turns and looks at you as all this black ichorish blood starts spewing out of its mouth. Looks pretty hurt, but it looks very, very enraged by your attack, John. Or Dawn, excuse me.
I still have a movement, right?
You do.
Ooh.
Gonna move back over here, right next to my boy Noah.
Is that thing on the edge of its stick still? Or
Oh yeah, I was able to bring my stick with me, right?
Okay.
Yes.
So the spider gets 2 turns.
We'll need Jack. Jack is fine.
So it's going to ignore the floating cat,
oh no.
rush up to both Noah and Dawn. Gonna make the first attack against Dawn.
Yeah, they took out my staff back.
That's a natural 1.
Ah, thank God.
So Dawn basically diving behind Noah, the creature's trying to get Dawn and using Noah as a shield. It like lunges its mouth, smacks into the wall behind you as you both duck simultaneously. But it's still attacked, so does that mean you have to make a savvy check? Let's see, I don't know if it has to hit or not. If attack target, okay, it just says attack target, doesn't have to hit. So you still have to need to make a savvy check for me.
Wait,
Dawn. 20, all right, look at that.
where's your hand
You-
when I'm attacking?
You've got your eyes closed, you're not even looking at the neon glow from the spider. Noah, it's going to pass itself its turn because it has 2 turns this round and attacks you, Noah. Natural 1. 2
in a row?
in a row. Unbelievable. 2 nat ones in a row. This thing is just going into like a blind rage and just flipping out as you guys are rolling across. You still need to make a savvy check for me, Noah, to see if you can.
Can I use a
resist.
void point here?
You
to
can.
roll
Yes, yes, you
Make
can.
it 20. Make it 20.
First one is a 16. No, that's 10. Sorry, 10 plus. It's a savvy, right?
Savvy, yep.
Savvy's 2 is 12.
So you succeed.
Okay. I'll still use a void point though, right?
Yeah, you still use it. You still expend it if you chose to. All right. So at the top of the round, the spider can choose. The spider's going to choose itself. Because he's mad at Dawn.
What did I do?
You smacked it in the mouth.
Yeah, fucking his teeth.
So
Also.
the spider tries to move Noah out of the way and tries to bear her down back onto Dawn once again. What is your defense rating? It rolled a 13. Does a 13 meet or exceed your defense rating?
Yeah, it's 11.
Okay, so it hits, strikes a bite into Dawn for 5 points of damage.
Oh, ooh.
I'm down to 2.
Oh no! Oh no! And you were attacked, so you got to make another savvy roll.
Oh, yes. 12.
12 is a success. You succeed. The spider will pass his turn to Devlin.
All right, we're going to roll to get this lock open again.
Mm-hmm.
So advantage, right?
Advantage, yeah. Another tech check.
Natural 20.
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the natural 20 counts as 2 successes. You see the kind of like orangish glow that was presented on the keypad as it was scanning all these weird alien type symbols that were going by. Think of Predator's like wristband, you know, all those like little symbols that were popping up. That was happening on here as you and Eve were working together trying to figure out crack the code of this. And then you hear it go and it shines bright green and you hear the pressure release as all around you see this just little puff of, carbon release just from all around the box. And the box seems to be unlocked.
Oh, let's see what we got in here.
Well done, Captain.
Hey, Andromeda, you want to come take a look at this?
Oh, sure.
And just kind of pop it open.
Okay, and that'll probably be the end of your turn.
All right.
Who are you going to pass to, Andromeda?
Andromeda.
All right.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Andromeda, you look into the box, and you see what looks like a small bowling ball shape. It looks like it has it's made from a bunch of it looks like it has rings. Like it's a bunch of metallic rings kind of like stuck together in like a ball form. And it looks like it has all this interesting kind of markings all around it. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Whoa. Hey, Eve,
Yes, Captain.
can you scan this thing inside our ship and tell us what it does?
Absolutely. Initializing scan. Oh,
Thank you.
by the way, Captain. It says in our initial scan that roach spiders can get up to the upwards of 25 feet in size.
So not small?
No, Captain. Not small at all.
Huh?
I mean, it's probably less than that. Hopefully.
Okay. So, Andromeda, that would probably end your turn. Is it still scanning the object? So, who are you gonna pass to? You can pass to Dawn, Noah, Jack's cat, or the spider.
I'll pass it to Noah.
All right, Noah.
Noah's going to do a risky maneuver.
Oh yeah, we forgot about
And-
risky attacks.
We can use Void for this, right?
You can, yes.
All right, so I'm going to use a Void point and risky maneuver. I have 2 bullets left. First shot's a natural 1
Oh no.
and a 19.
19's gonna hit. Actually, wait. Did we have this ruling before where we were like,
No.
because risky attacks, we said no void, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because it kind of like defeats the purpose, right?
Okay.
Isn't that what we said before?
No.
No. I'll allow it for
Yeah,
this
definitely.
round. We'll let it go. Roll your damage.
All right, so 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 3 and a 6.
And with these terrible squeals as your shot rings out, the spider seems to jerk backwards. You can see this black ichorish blood kind of start to pour out from its neck region. It stumbles a little bit, then rolls into the corner and goes completely motionless. And you guys are out of encounter.
Noah goes over and starts stomping it into the ground.
For good measure.
So, hey guys, the spider, when you say, how big would you say it is?
How about you come here and see?
No.
No.
Just hypothetically, is it larger than me?
It's big enough to bite me 2 times in both shoulders. I'm shoulderless. I guess.
You guys should probably get out of there then. It has a nasty thing where it can paralyze you, kind of like put you in a hypnosis type thing. Just FYI.
FY, it's dead.
Oh, good.
And Jack's right behind him.
And the cat's flying around and talks.
Hey, would somebody help me out here?
Oh yeah, we forgot.
The cat's just
I'll
kind of like
go-
floating around.
I'll pick him up. Or I'll help him out. Wherever it is.
Hey, can you help Jack? What's wrong with Jack?
Oh. Noah, you're the doctor, right? You fixed him.
Not a doctor.
You fixed him.
He needs medical attention. Let's take him back to the ship. We're in a military vessel. You think there might be some medical supplies here somewhere?
We still are looking for those drones, right? On the computer thing.
Mm-hmm.
So how about this? Dev, can you come over here and pick up Jack? He's almost dead. Then you and Adrelma can help him out. Bring him back to life. Back
Well,
alive.
you guys are right there. If he's that like hurt, you should bring him back. Like that takes time for me to come out there, suit up, get out there, grab him, and come back. Like I think you guys should just bring him back. That's saves on time, and we really care about Jack, right? So you guys should definitely bring him back right now. And both you guys kind of get on board for a little bit. Because we also found this really cool ball. We opened up one of the crates.
I'm very proud of you.
Good job.
So,
you wanna keep searching the ship and leave Jack down? I mean, he's not gonna die. We're leaving here for like a minute.
There could be other of these things here. We need to get him out of here. I'll take him, then I'll come back.
All right, I'll keep looking with 2 HP.
So Noah scoops him up and tries to slowly head back to the ship.
Okay. Jack and his cat Dis, you start moving your way back towards the cables that you guys had to help make your way to the Omen vessel. You are able to get Jack back to the Omen safely. And during that time, Dawn, what exactly are you looking for as you're digging through the vessel?
We're supposed to be looking for under the on the engines, right? No.
Yeah, back in that room that you were originally in, you guys had the engines. There was repairs that could have been done to like restore power. You could do that. You could run some other kind of checks or things or whatever you think you would want to do. You guys determined that the engine systems in this vessel seem to be in good shape.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to repair it while I wait.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back to the
All right. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make this will be a tech roll for you. And during this time, Devlin, are you switching over to the other box that was locked while the scan is being run on that
Yep.
metallic orb? Okay. Go ahead. You can roll. Are you hooking up Eve again to give yourself the benefit of having her, or you know what? Technically, she's running a scan, so she wouldn't be able to really
Right.
help you if you'd have to do it yourself if you want to.
Is she a multi-core thread AI?
Unfortunately, she's focused on the orb right now.
Ah, gotcha. Figured that might be the case.
You can wait if you want.
Nah, I'm gonna go for it. All right, here we go. 16, and it's a tech, right?
Mm-hmm.
So +2, 18.
Oh, that's one success. You got it. There you go. One on that lock. Andronima, have you are you picking up this orb? Are you holding it? Or are you? It's imagine like one of the smallest bowling balls when you go to like a bowling alley. Like it's not humongous, but it's not like a softball size or anything like that.
I'm probably gonna refrain from picking it up. I'm just sort of gonna look at it and try to, I don't know, just let Eve scan before I touch anything and then accidentally set off like a nuclear bomb or something like that.
Okay. Sure. You guys are working on those things as the pressurized airlock from the Omen does open inside, and you see Noah dragging the unconscious body of Jack inside.
What happened?
Did you not hear about the spider? Don't worry, guys. I got this. And he starts dragging him through the ship.
Is he gonna be okay? Is this another corpse we just gonna pick up and move in here, and then the corpse is gonna escape and cause a bunch of troubles?
I think he's still alive. But
Okay.
we need to get him some help. Do we have any medkits here?
I have none on me.
Don't think I have any on me either.
Didn't you guys take a bunch from the moon planet? Didn't you guys go to the med bay? And didn't they give you like a couple?
I think we used those
You already used
to
those?
heal up. I don't think there
Yeah.
was. I don't think there was actually. We could heal ourselves, but there wasn't anything we could take.
Okay.
That's
Got
what
it.
it was.
Mhm.
That's right. Because I got yelled at for trying to steal from them.
Yep, you did.
It do be like that.
So we have nothing.
Not really. We can try to use our hands to heal. Or like maybe, I don't know, duct
You-
tape?
I don't think duct tape would heal a wound like this.
I don't have any medication. I don't really know how to do medication stuff.
So do we just leave him unconscious until we can get somewhere that has something that can help him?
I mean,
mean-
I guess.
The only
Alright.
thing I know is apply pressure, and
Yeah.
You guys
I guess
can
the duct
see
tape might
on
be
the,
helpful.
You guys can see on the suit that he's wearing, it does have like it does show you like his vital readings and stuff like that, and he is stable. Like there is a pulse. There is you're not concerned he's going to die. It's just he might need to just recover a little bit with some rest.
I
Oh.
could use my fusion wielder to cauterize the wounds.
Have you ever used that for that purpose before? Outside of someone's eye?
I used it on someone's leg before. Like, you know, they lost a leg and then I just went in there with the fusion welder.
To cut off the other one or to heal it?
To just cauterize it and stuff. You know?
Did they live?
No. But they
So-
weren't gonna live anyways.
So let's not. I'm going to keep them inside this storage area here. Nice and
Okay.
toasty. And I'm going to go search for some medical supplies on this ship. No cauterizing.
Okay.
Noah heads back to the ship.
Okay.
So
Dawn,
I-
what was your role for your tech roll?
It was a 20.
A 20? Natural 20 or 20 with your...
Oh no, it was a 20 with my thing. It was 19 plus 1.
Okay, got it. You guys all notice as Noah, you're kind of getting your suit back on and putting your helmet back on, getting ready to go back into the what do they like the bay to what do they call that? Where you get that depressurization zone before you can actually like go out into space. I've
Mhm.
lost it. You guys see that lights start coming on the vessel next to you. There's some exterior lamps and stuff. And Dawn, you feel the gravity generators kick back on your part. And
I'm sorry, Mike. I got my daughter on the phone and she's like having a little problem with something. Do you mind if I take 5 minutes?
that's fine. Actually, you know what we could do? We could take an early break tonight if you guys are cool with it. We'll take an
Yeah,
early
that
break there.
works.
Hold on, sweetie. Hold on.
All
Sweetie.
right. We'll take an
I'm
early
sorry.
break. You're okay. You're all good. We'll take an early break tonight, guys. Stick with us, and we'll be back in just a moment. So we'll be right back.
Not yet.
And
So we
welcome
come
back,
quick.
everybody. Where we left off is Dawn was able to successfully, with some tech smarts,
Yeah.
make some
Made
quick
that.
adjustments and repairs to this engine room, this reactor, to restore power to this part of the ship.
Yeah, Dev. I hit the on button again.
Don, was that you?
Yes, that was me.
What'd you do?
I took my stuff and I hit it. Like, pow. It worked. It always works. And then I hit the reset button. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Things that Dev don't know about.
My brain, I just use it for other things.
Like playing chess or checkers.
Listen, that's a very strategic, smart person game. You wouldn't understand.
When are you losing by like 200 to nothing?
It's not 200 to nothing. It's only 148. No, that was yesterday. I have to double check, but it's not 200.
So
Can-
I will power back.
Captain, I completed the scan of the orb.
Oh?
It appears that this is what is called a time sync beacon.
Time what?
It's meant to lock in a time travel target destination.
So we can go back in time?
Or into the future.
Oh, but if we go back in time, we could bring Manta back.
Unfortunately, this device doesn't work that way. This works as an endpoint, a location point.
You could locate time?
So I think we could set it and then travel back to this time. Or something. Eve?
Brain broken, not work.
This particular device is used in conjunction with other advanced technologies. This device is meant to lock in a specific target, place, and time for others to travel back or forward to.
So we
You
can
currently
use this.
hold a beacon.
So can we use this to find masters, Noah?
No, this is allowing other people to come back to us, or we can come back to it if we have something that can allow us to go. It's essentially a waypoint.
Mmm.
Why is it a
Nice.
waypoint?
It's like a save point in a video game.
Basically, if you think about it this way, you know, in Back to the Future, they had like the little they had to set the time, you know, to where they were going back to, but there was all kinds of flaws with that. This is some kind of technology that's helps to like stop those flaws.
Quality control.
Eve, does this mean someone has set it to this point in time and place?
It means at one point in time, it would have needed to be brought here.
Wait,
Is
so
it
this
set
whole
though?
ship came to the time hole?
Or something else came back or will come back?
Yeah, we don't know. Time is like
Although this technology seems a little bit more advanced than what would be kept normally on this vessel. Perhaps this military vessel stumbled upon this technology.
And look what happened to them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Do we really want to keep that in the ship?
I don't know. Maybe whatever like came through that waypoint thingy was what tore this ship apart? Huh. I don't know what to do. I mean, this is really interesting though.
I mean, I think we should just hold on to it for now. Eve, can you help me with this second one? I'm having a little bit of trouble.
Absolutely, Captain. Don't forget to
Right
hook
now-
up the proper cables.
Yeah, of course.
So right now I'm the only one in the ship, correct?
And I'm heading back to you.
Yeah, Noah's on his way.
I'm gonna make my way to this spot if I can make it past the door.
Yeah, one thing
Right.
that you will notice, that side of the ship does not have power, as it's completely like broken apart. Like you still have to like float across to that other side. The only side of the ship that has power restored is the right-hand side of your map as you guys are moving about. So,
So-
Noah, as you're getting into that room, you notice there are what look to be several storage lockers.
Mm-hmm.
Most of which look to be battered and broken open. Like you can see some of them have like dented doors to the point where their mechanisms broke and they're just kind of like hanging off of hinges and stuff. Strangely enough, there is one that looks to be untouched.
Noah would examine it. Is there any type of locking, or how would this thing open?
Go ahead and make a savvy check for me.
A 9.
A 9 total.
Oh, 9 plus 3, so 12.
Oh, success. You can see what looks to be a standard kind of mechanical mechanism that would lock it, but there's strange. There's something you didn't expect to see. There's a couple wires like sticking out of the end of it that seem to like wrap around the edge of the casing and then just kind of disappear between two of the lockers.
Can Noah follow the cables?
They kind of disappear in between the lockers. You would have to maybe like pry the lockers off the wall or something like that in order to see like where exactly they are going.
Noah's going to try to pry open them.
Okay, do you have any tools or anything that you could use to help you?
Bare hands.
Okay, go on, just make a body roll then, just a standard body
Oh,
roll.
that's not going to be fun. Body is -2. 5. That's a 5, 4, 3.
Okay, you grab the other locker and you have one hand like on one of the bent doors of the other locker, and you're trying to like pull it, and the door that you're holding onto with this hand just goes and then cracks off, but the base of the locker is just still there in its spot. Dawn, you're snooping around that other room. What exactly are you looking for in there?
I want to see if there's any information. Is this a computer? Like a monitor computer? Or it's just like a...
Yeah,
regular?
it's kind of like a computer that helps to run the diagnostics and everything in the engine room right there, that you're in.
I think I could, if I use it, can I find... like if there's anything in the chip that can help us with medkits and stuff? Like, does it tell me if there's stuff in the chip? Kind of thing?
You can look up a file that says what would have been stored on this. Unfortunately, you're not sure of the accuracy because it looks like the largest storage bay that's on this vessel is completely cut in two, and a lot of what was stored in here may be just drifting in space somewhere. But it does say at one point they did have a fully stocked med bay, but you're not really sure. And if you remember, there's a whole piece of this ship that's missing. Like you guys don't even know where it is. Like the bridge is completely gone.
I'm just gonna go see what Noah's doing.
Okay. Yeah, Noah looks like you just heard him like pull a locker door off of one of these lockers as he inspecting some wires.
Can I borrow your stick?
Sure. Go ahead.
This stick is has electricity, right?
My stick? No, it has a knife. I remember putting a knife on it in the front.
Oh, who picked up that one from Moroni?
That wasn't me.
I don't know who has the Moroni stick.
Yeah. Oh.
Somebody
I
did.
do.
Oh,
we
Andromeda
do?
has it. Okay.
Yeah.
But there's a knife on here, so maybe we can use this to pry this open.
Sure. Let's try it out.
Go for it, Don.
There we go.
Dawn, you can make it with
So-
advantage, a body check with advantage. Devlin, did you want to go ahead and make another check on this this case while they're doing that?
Absolutely. With advantage, right?
Yeah, with advantage because you got Eve hooked up to it.
Correctly. Red to red, blue to blue.
That's right.
I keep rolling
So
19.
15 plus 2 is 17.
That's a success. That's 2 successes on this lock.
I got 19.
I got this.
19. Dawn driving the the staff in between these two lockers and just pulling with all of his might, dislodges one of the lockers. It clangs to the floor beside you, Noah, and you can see that these wires are going to the back behind the locker, and they separate, and it looks like they're going to these little canisters. They look like little explosive charges. This locker is trapped with an explosive device.
So, like, it did not go off?
It did not go off. It looks like its triggering mechanism is if somebody tries to like fiddle with the lock, which is why this locker remains fully intact. They messed with the ones. It looks like somebody like raided all the other lockers and left this one be.
Can Noah try dismantling the explosives?
Sure can.
Run, Don, run.
Wait. I'm gonna go right. Okay, go.
Dawn's going out in the hallway.
If you see me running, try and keep up.
So, what do I need to do to dismantle
this-
this first one?
This is going to be a tech check, and it's just one check to. This
Okay,
doesn't
gonna
look
use
like
a-
a very. This doesn't look like a very, intelligent, mechanism. So it doesn't look like it's going to be extremely difficult. But
Okay. So I'm still going to use a void point just to be sure I don't blow myself up.
yeah, that's always a good idea.
That's a 19 for the first one, though. So
Oh yeah. So you cut the right wire, and you believe you disabled the mechanism that will cause this thing to unleash these explosive canisters upon you when you try to open the locker.
Good job, Noah.
And there's two of these, right? Or do I have to do both of them? Or
Oh no, there was a few wires, but you cut the right one to disable the explosive.
so now we can open the locker.
You can.
I guess we could. Go for it.
Let's
I'll do
open.
it. Let me open the other one.
And can we take these explosive containers as like inventory stuff?
Yeah, you could. I'd
Okay.
require you to make a check for each one of the containers. There's 3 of them.
Let's open the locker first.
Because they are attached. Okay. Oh, what did I do? I picked the wrong one. I gotta open a file really fast. Let me grab this. Oh, sorry about that. Everybody just got a view behind the curtain over there. Where is this? Okay. So you open the locker and you take a look. I'm gonna double check, make sure I'm giving you guys the right thing. Here it is. Interesting. Oh, why didn't I write down this number? Okay. So, you open the locker, and inside is what looks to be a Ziploc bag with a red clay brick inside of it.
Hey, no, I'm a policeman. Or used to be a policeman. It looks like a C4. I seen this back in my days.
This is just
A
a
C4.
baggie.
It does have what looks to be some kind of marking on the side of it. It looks like it's written in some kind of black marker. It's a capital B period, Mo, M-O. B Mo.
That's a big bum mole. Eh? Yes, eh?
Is it not safe to pick up?
Well, you have to pick up and see.
Okay. Noah picks it up.
You holding the bag in your hand.
Noah tosses it to Don. It's nothing.
Alright. Like, it's okay. Does it have like an opening to it? Like if I check it,
Yeah, you can open it. You opening the bag, Dawn?
I'll open the bag.
All right, Dawn opens the bag. And I need you to make a... No, I'm just kidding.
Body check. One.
So you open the bag. It is a... If you imagine, like, modeling clay, like it's got that kind of feel to it.
Okay.
But it's just, it's a red block.
Hey, I know it's a Play-Doh. Do we need this?
No. Maybe Dev's hungry.
Wait, hold on. Can we use this?
How much information would either of you know about
Well, I'm a detective. But
like
you be able to know that
illegal substances?
illegal substances. Ooh, I'm a
Mhm.
detective. I used
You're
to be
a detective.
Okay.
Go ahead and make
Should know.
go ahead and make a savvy check, and I'll determine whether you know what this is or not.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Now as you're holding it, you get the feel of the substance. You get it now. You know what this is. They call this boom boom mo. It's a highly illegal substance. And it is basically what you do is you take this, you cut this into like smaller blocks and you boil it and it melts into a liquid. And you drink it, you ingest it.
No. For all my days as a detective, I realized that this is boom boom mo. That's what it's called.
Basically, it calms your nerves. Like
It's
all
good
your
stuff.
anxieties and fears just like go away, and you just become super chill.
Yeah, it's a drug. It's weed, cocaine, ace, Mary Jane, ganja, all of it put together.
What's so wrong with it?
Nah, it's just you know, you drink. We put it in. We boil it down to liquid, and you drink it, and you have some good times. So I'm gonna
You
turn off
do.
the communication.
You would know that it is slightly addictive.
No, it's not addictive at all. So what I'm gonna do, if it's good with you, I'm gonna take this with me, and when I get back in the ship, I'm gonna give it to Mr. Dev, and hopefully he'll come out next time. Have a little fun with us. Calm his nerves a little bit, because he wasn't like going out of the ship for some reason.
Could I have some too?
Sure, I'll make it for everybody. Maybe, hey, can we use this to, like when we get damaged or injured, not damaged, injured, can we use this to calm our nerves down?
From your experience with the knowledge that you have, you don't believe this substance would have any healing power to it.
Oh, it will be healing power.
Honestly, some people have adverse effects to it, and they start uncontrollably vomiting.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to Dev. Definitely. So I suggest we take this. I'll keep it with me. Put it in my jacket pocket.
But Don, I
Don-
don't get it.
Don, you would know that a block this size is probably worth a lot of hollows.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's only like I could sell it for like 5 hollows or something. I'm just gonna take it with me.
So this was rigged to explosives, right?
Huh?
Why would anyone leave that here?
And well, between me and you, this is very expensive.
More reason to take it. Why would they even leave it here? Were they trying to blow this door open, or if it was a trap, you wouldn't leave something this valuable in a trap.
Unless there were more stuff and they took what they could and they left this one because they didn't want to die. He did something to bomb. And we have 2 more lockers. 2 more lockers, huh? To open up.
Now, all the other lockers have been either damaged, beyond repair. Like, it looks like somebody had already gone through this, like this ship, like has already been probably raided or something like that, or salvaged, and people have just bashed all these locker doors open, except for that one, because maybe one or two of them were perceptive enough to pick up on that wire.
Wait, first of all, let's think about this. There's drugs in a locker with bombs. There was a spider locked inside a container. And Eve said the little ball thingy is part of a time warp thingy. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't add up to me.
Maybe someone was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. The question is, should we keep looking for more stuff, or
Wasn't Jack looking for drones?
Jack is there right now inside the Oh, I mean
That's
before, yes, before.
Yes, past tense, past tense.
Yes, he was. He
So-
was for drones.
How about you go look for the drones, and I'm going to try to dismantle or see if I can do something with these explosive canisters.
Alright. Good luck.
If you hear a boom,
I'll take some boom, boom, boom.
Devlin and Andronima, let's go to you for a moment, as Dawn and Noah are still busy upon the ship. What are you guys doing? I think you have to make one more check, right, Devlin, on this? You can go ahead
Yep.
and roll that. Andronima, is there anything in particular you would be doing now that you have discovered or found out this information from Eve about this orb and what its possible intended purpose is?
I want to see if I can try and figure out how it works, like how to activate, deactivate it, basically.
Okay. So you're gonna like kind of pick it up and start just
Yeah.
pushing on it and doing some different things. Okay.
Maybe cautiously pushing on it, not like
Okay.
immediately pushing it.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of pick it up, and it's strange. This is a very complex piece of machinery, and there are buttons and things all over this orb, and it's perfectly round, and the buttons just seem to kind of like push in, and it's almost like there are hundreds of buttons. And as you're going through, some of the buttons kind of glow and stay on as you're messing around, so you can kind of like keep some of the buttons on. Some of the buttons are like long and skinny as they kind of wrap around parts of the orb, and some of the buttons are just kind of like these small little circular buttons. Some of them are these rather larger cube-shaped looking buttons that you can kind of depress in farther, all glowing with different colors at times. Very complicated, and it's very hard to understand.
This thing is like super complex.
How'd you do, Dev?
I got 15 plus 2, so 17.
And as you look over to Dev, you see that cracked lens shine green, and all the releases the top off of the other box.
What's
Aha,
inside?
got the second one. Let's find out.
Okay, you open up the top. What you find inside this box, securely packed in there with this nice kind of thick foam padding around the outside, is 8 military-grade batteries.
Ooh. I believe these could be what Guyana was looking for the robots, for the AI robots, for the battery replacement.
Oh. Okay. That looks like batteries, so checks out.
Oh, and she only needed one, and plus all these extra supplies, so we could probably keep a couple of them, and then sell the rest and see what else we can get for it. Because I remember she said once we get this part back, then we would get the fuel storage, I believe, for the battery, and then potentially use the other batteries for hollows or whatever else, potentially.
True. Okay. Well, we got a crate of batteries. We got a time-space racking device. Are there any other crates that we have?
No, those are the only three that they brought back: the glow sticks and then these two.
Okay.
I get on the comms. Hey guys, just letting you know, jackpot, we found the batteries that we were looking for the AI for Guyana, and we found 8 of them. So we'll get that.
How do you know they're the right batteries?
It looks like the broken one that we have.
Actually,
Right?
when you look at it, doesn't look close.
Oh.
Hey Jeff, you should ask Ava again.
Hey, Ava, would you like to identify our batteries?
Absolutely. Initializing scan. This may take a moment.
Thanks.
Where these look the same.
You know I wrote down the model number, right?
Listen, whatever. We got 8 new military grade batteries, okay? Maybe we can jerry rig it to work with the AI.
Or power a flashlight.
Who knows? How big are these, would you say?
Imagine a smaller car battery.
Oh, so they're pretty decent sized. Okay.
Yeah. And they're pretty heavy. They don't have like the terminals like sticking out of them, but they more or less have like some kind of kind of like a USB kind of port connector at the bottom of them.
Well, we might be able to potentially rig these for the AI. Obviously, we'll have enough power if they're military grade. I mean, and then would these be bigger or smaller, or just like the same size, just like different connections for compared to the broken one?
Compared to the broken one, they are bigger than the broken one. The broken
Okay.
one that you had from the AI unit, the other AI unit was more of a. I would equate it to the size of this Death in Space book. It's more like
Okay.
this size. It's more kind of like taller, and it has kind of like different type USB kind of port connection at the bottom. Like you can see, there's like a slot with electronic kind of inserts that would kind of lock into place.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Dawn, you were looking for.
Drones.
You guys were looking for drones as you guys were moving forward. In that space that Jack was searching, there is a drone unit. What looks to be some type of military attack drone.
Is it active?
It is currently not. It is offline currently.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
And
It's rather large. It's not small. It's
it's bigger.
It's a bigger size. I mean, it's heavy. You can pick it up, but it's.
Hey, Noah, I found a drone in the room that we fought the spider.
Is the spider still there?
It's still there, but it's not moving.
It's here, and I think it's dead.
Can you carry it by yourself?
The spider or the drone?
The drone, but maybe that's a good idea. We can bring the spider with us.
Ooh, we could make a little spider. Oh, we could eat
Making
it.
dinner.
Cook it. Yeah. But I'm gonna need help if I'm gonna have to bring both back. The drone is big enough for me to carry it, but I can't carry both.
I would say carry the drone. I'm gonna work with these explosive canisters, and then I'll get the spider should this go well.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the drone and I guess take it back to the ship.
Okay. So Don is making his way to the ship with the drone.
Yep. Okay, I'll let Dev know. Dev, come out. I have a drone for you to take.
Wouldn't it just be faster for you to?
Just come out. I'm tired of hearing excuses from you. Just come out.
Like, how far are you away? Like, it's gonna take me a little bit to suit up.
You almost made me curse in front of.
Don, just fly over here. He's not gonna come out. He's a hermit.
Look, I'm gonna leave it out. Noah needs help with this explosive. We don't want him to die. So I'm gonna leave the drone right outside the door. All you have to do is open the door, go into the little thingy, and pick up the drone and bring it inside. That's it.
You're saying it's right outside the door, so if I click the button to open, you could place it inside? 1 second. Pressurizing the airlock.
I left it outside. You go inside the ship and pick it up. I'm going with Noah.
Is there a camera on the outside of the door?
Why are you so afraid of?
Listen, I'm not taking any chances.
I'll pick it up. I'll sit up and go pick it up.
Takes a couple of minutes just to suit up because these suits are just a pain in the butt to put on. But yeah, you're able to take a few minutes to get it suited up, and yeah, there's a drone.
The entire time I'm gonna be making dagger eyes straight at Dev while I'm suiting up, like stupid freaking whatever.
But I think Dev already had a suit on because he came to pick up something before. He came to pick up the cases before.
God, that's
you guys
even
brought him
worse.
back.
He had a suit on.
No, you guys brought him back to me. I can't remember who it was.
I did.
I have yet to suit up. Nice and cozy, and I kind of see like the glaring eyes, and I just kind of go back to acting like I'm fiddling with something, and it's just not actually doing anything.
Okay.
So Don, do you want spider for dinner or chicken?
You found chicken?
Big one on board right now.
Guys, there's no chicken on board. The only thing we
Talk
have are
about
those.
you.
Quote the chicken.
Well, I was just gonna say we have those food rations that we were given by Guyana,
Rations.
but there was no chicken. Just saying.
Oh, Andromeda, idea.
Yeah.
To help save off any infection with those puncture wounds that Jack has, would whiskey help?
Maybe. It's alcohol.
Have at it.
Have we even talked to the cat? Guys, you heard the cat talk, right?
What do you mean,
Yeah.
cat talks?
The cat that's with Jack. He talks. In
It
some
talks?
Weird Irish. Yeah.
Hey, Dis.
Actually,
What's
when
up?
when you make your way back over to where like the cat is like sitting next to Jack's head and singing like lullabies.
Oh,
Well, you guys are telling the truth. It can talk. It's singing.
Dis looks very sad.
Look at that. Jeff finally did something. Yeah,
Safe
Dev.
and sound inside.
I know. Should we open this thing?
you sure you want to stick around for this?
Captains,
why not?
Captains, urgent message. Urgent message. I'm detecting life support failure from the derelict vessel. Life support failure. Explosion imminent in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Please
You
advise.
gotta go.
Hey guys, no big deal. Something minor. Just that the ship is going to depressurize and explode in like 30 minutes. No rush. I mean, if you guys want to get back over here and like, I don't know, now, that'd be good.
Sounds like we got time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up a little bit. I'm gonna go cut the spider's legs. Maybe we could use some spider.
And Noah's going to try to deactivate one of the canisters.
Okay, go ahead and make a tech check.
Using Void. That is a 6 and a 15. So the 15 plus 2, I think. So 17.
Yep, you're able to disconnect one of the canisters. They're not very big. They're only like about this size, like a couple inches.
And Noah starts quickly going back to the ship.
Okay.
I'll follow him with my spider legs.
Okay. Go ahead and make a body check, just out of curiosity there, Don. See how many legs you get. Hello there, Sunflower Spirited. Welcome.
Oh my god, you scared.
And Tony's Coffee House. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
I heard that. Hello.
What'd you roll?
Well,
12? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you grab. I would say in your haste, you get like 4 out of the 8 legs.
yeah. I'll take
You're
two.
able to rip those off of there and make your way. As you guys are boarding on the vessel, you hear Eve once again.
Life support failure in 20 minutes. It is imminent that we get out of the blast range of this derelict vessel.
Andromeda, I think you should hop in the pilot seat.
Sure thing. Hopping in. And I'm gonna hop into the pilot's seat.
All right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, Andronima, you're gonna try to get your vehicle to safety. So, what I need you to do, I think piloting checks for vessels actually are savvy in this game and not. I think piloting normally was Dex, but I think it's savvy in here. I'm pretty sure.
Say no more. Is everybody on board and ready?
Yep.
All right, let's
Everyone,
jet
it is
out
advised
of.
that you fasten your seatbelts.
Oh yeah. Safety first, guys. Safety first. Ooh, 18 plus
hold
my
on.
savvy's 3. That's a 21.
21. Okay. So you
Away.
guys all feel the engines fire up in the Omen, and you guys blast out of there, almost at full speed. You guys are kind of pushed back into your chairs by the G-forces, blasted forth from these engines. And Andronima gets you guys out of range, so far in which that you can only hear just the subtle. In about 20 minutes, you hear the subtle in the distance.
Bye-bye, derelict ship.
So you want to go back now and salvage your parts?
Boom, kaboom, nothing.
Yeah, parts are going to still be flying at the speed of space. Since
Yeah.
There's no speed in space.
That's it. You gotta use the laws of physics, man. Once things get propelled, they just keep flying in the direction unless something stops them.
Yeah, which means that pretty soon you guys are going to be peppered with debris.
Ooh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're gonna keep on going.
So where are we going now?
Yeah, where are we going? Are we going back to home base? Where are we going?
You guys were told by Guyana that there was a station, a mining asteroid mining station called Artemis 9 that she knew of. That was a place where these AI units
Oh yes.
were being sold from.
You need to
And
go where Ava said we had to go.
And now you guys are on the vessel. You guys can kind of explore the things that you guys have found together if you want to. Now that you guys are combined, you do see that Dawn, as he's getting out of his suit, has got on board these massive spider legs. He's got 4 of them. Seem to be leaking some blackened blood onto the floor of the vessel as he's pulling them around.
Are you
Whoa.
gonna clean that up, right?
No, that's why we have Death. He has to do something. I'll cook. We could cook them and we could eat.
Can we eat that? Is it not gonna poison us or something? Look at that thing. It looks gross.
What don't kill you makes you stronger.
Listen, you gotta
Well-
clean up your own mess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
by that logic, no. No. I'd rather eat a ration than something that could potentially kill me.
How about we
No
do
gourmet
this?
food for y'all.
How about we do this? We cook it, we give it to Jack. If he survives, we eat it. Jack can hear us, right? He's dead. Oh, the cat. Don't mind the cat. I mean, that's the best thing to do. It's free food.
Freeze
And,
relative.
and I got this very good, what can I, Kool-Aid powder that we could make use of.
Hell, I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'm not touching anything you guys found on that ship. Told you not to go in there, and I guess the spider was a little larger than I anticipated.
Yeah, but then we could have cut in this cool drone that I got.
Noah would like to inspect that drone.
Don't break it down, Noah.
Oh, I'm not going to break it.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, what is it that you would like to inspect about it, Noah, in particular?
One, power. How's it turn on? And
Okay.
two, what is it linked to get its kind of commands? I guess.
Okay,
Ooh.
cool.
I'm a better tech than Dev. I'll do it.
You can make a tech check, and if somebody wants to help you, you can make it with advantage.
Gotcha, buddy.
All right. So advantage tech check.
Uh-huh.
So going, and not using a void point, but still roll twice. That's 11. That's a 13
Okay.
and a 14.
Oh, absolutely. You succeed. So it looks like it requires a battery power source, which, ironically, looks as if fits like a small car-sized battery port in the back that's empty of battery power. So that's why this thing isn't currently powered by anything. You do recognize that this thing was probably synced to some sort of remote power or control system. That system probably just blew up, which means that you guys would have to rig or create or build something in order to have functionality with this drone. The drone does have two mounted, what looks to be somewhat machine guns on the top of it.
So can we use a cat for parts to make a remote control?
We are not dismantling a cat.
Jack's about to die.
He's not dead yet. He's just mildly incapacitated.
That's what we
E-
call. Go ahead.
Eve, do you have any way of interfacing with something like this to help control it?
I could control it, but unfortunately I would need some way to control it remotely.
I have a scanner in my pack. It's that sensor that I have, and maybe we could use that along with my proximity alarm or something, and maybe like rig something together.
I also have tablet computer.
Or that.
Want to try that?
When do you guys got all this?
We absolutely could reprogram a tablet computer to be able to supply the remote functionality for this device.
Oh, nice. Well, meanwhile, you guys are taking care of that. I'm gonna go cook this spider legs and make some Kool-Aid.
Gross.
Noah would work with Andromeda to make the device.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. I got a pilot.
Are we gonna
Oh.
use?
You don't technically have to pilot now that you're out of like the. You can kind of set Eve to like, basically just set it to automated piloting, but you would need to put in some coordinates. So where are you guys going?
We going to the spot, right?
Asteroid.
Going to the
You guys
asteroid.
wanted the asteroid? Okay. So yeah, you could set it. You were given the coordinates from Guyana whenever you guys were there. So you guys just kind of set the coordinates. And now, Andromeda, you're free to kind of move about and do what you need to do. You don't have to be a prisoner to the pilot's chair.
Okay. Then I'll definitely go and help out creating this device thingy.
Shouldn't one of us try to help out Jack?
Are you a doctor? I mean, we basically, there's not much we can really do.
Can you ask the cat? Maybe he could do it.
Can you do anything for Jack?
Listen, bud. Me and Jack go way back.
This wasn't.
He's like my best bro. There's nothing I can do for him right now but sing and hope that he'll wake up. You got anything you can do to help him?
I go up to a cat and I slap him.
Ow!
Get
What was
out!
that for?
Do something.
What can I do? I'm a cat.
Cat that talks.
I can talk.
So talk. I came up. I wake up idea.
What are you playing, bad cop right now? Just like interrogating our friend?
But maybe we can get to know Jack a bit more.
And if you do, I'll feed you this cooked, good-looking spider legs. Do you even eat? Do you eat?
I don't require food.
All right,
Well-
look, I'll take a look at him. I'll start getting him out of his suit and just kind of looking, and
He's still
then
in the school. He's been here for like 5 hours.
You do notice that as you're like kind of like taking the suit off, you do recognize you do notice that his body has he's got some interesting markings and tattoos on him.
I just keep undressing him.
Okay.
Are these markings the same ones that are on our ship?
See, I neglect to answer because I don't know for sure as the game master, and I don't want to steal Jim's thunder. So, I'll say let's table that question.
Okay.
So somebody write that down so we remember to ask Jim when he's here. Okay.
Alright,
No,
so I'm gonna
it's-
go back to cooking.
Noah's repairing or creating with Andromeda.
Okay. Andronima, you go ahead, and what I'm going to ask for you, this is going to be kind of like another one of those like skill challenges where you have to make multiple skill checks. So what I want you guys to do first is, I want a roll for like programming the tablet computer. That will be a tech roll. You can take advantage with help. I also want to roll for initializing some kind of wireless connection with the drone. And I also want a final roll to run like system diagnostics to make sure that everything is aligned with what you guys are rigging it to do. Now, did you guys want to try to rig any of those other electronical devices that you have on your persons to be able to do special things? I know Devlin said that he was giving up. He had 2 electronic devices that could be somehow mechanically rigged in some way. You guys tell me, because I want you guys to be as creative as possible with it.
I would say my proximity alarm and scanner, I feel like would have to go on the actual robot, the drone itself,
It would.
and then
Mhm.
it would have to be able to be, the pad would have to be compatible with those devices.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So basically, the first one will be rigging the pad. The second one will need a tech check to apply. Like somebody's got to actually physically add those things to the drone, and then the last one will be to sync it all together. Everything's got to, like, the diagnostics got to come back. You got to have that reading to where everything is like Bluetooth together to make sure that it works.
So I'm +2 to tech.
3.
Okay.
I'm +2, so let's help Noah.
Yeah, I'd say we
Oh.
support Noah.
Before all this too, I need to take a rest because I only got 2 HP.
Dawn, when he took off his suit, he has blood like leaking down his body in his trench coat. Like he's looking really bad, guys.
Nice
not
and
bad.
bloody.
I used the blood, put it on the spider legs, make some nice cooking legs.
Oh no!
Like oil.
Dawn,
It's Crisco.
make a savvy check for me, Dawn. I want to see if you pick up on something.
11.
Okay, that's a failure. So you can go
Yeah,
ahead
no.
and take a void point.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I believe you guys are letting Noah make these rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what's first?
Let's do this. Let's make the first one a tech.
All right. So tech with advantage.
Mhm.
Now, advantage and void points don't mix together, right?
They don't. If you already have advantage, there's no
Yeah.
use, so no need to spend a void point on it. Yeah.
All right. So +3 to 8. That's 9, 10, 11. And 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh no.
Failure.
You are having a really hard time finding a way to, like, using this tablet computer is not, like, you're good at tech, but like doing like the programming of the computer is really driving you insane as you're trying to do this. So that's one failure on this challenge.
Y'all, this code is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Andromeda, do you make sense of any of this?
I can try, maybe. I mean, I'm not like a master coder or anything like that.
I'm good at machines now.
Like coding or construction?
I don't know what it means, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You can't just hit it with a stick.
You also like put your blood on the spider legs that you were going to cook. Common
You
sense,
didn't.
not your strong suit, my man.
When you kept bitten out by 2 times by a spider, I lost I can't even talk. This how injured I am.
You guys are starting to catch a interesting smell coming from the crew kitchens.
Interesting good or interesting bad?
I would say indifferent. It's one of those smells where you catch it and you're just not sure if it's a good smell or not.
Oh, it's a good smell.
It's
Need some
unlike anything
seasoning there,
you've
Don.
I put some seasoning in it. I'm not gonna tell you where it is, but I got some seasoning in it.
Here, let's do this. I want all of you to roll a d6 and tell me what you get.
5.
5,
2.
2.
2, 2,
2.
2. Andronima, you actually think it smells pretty good.
Yeah.
The rest of you actually think it smells pretty bad.
Oh.
Maybe with some like, I don't know, lemon or something. Like it's not a bad smell, it's just bland.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. And yep, just follow me here.
No, I'm not gonna follow you there. No, I'm good.
Right there. I'm gonna take the thing. I'm gonna make it a liquid. The boom boom boom. Make it a liquid, and I'm gonna use it on top of the legs.
Oh, you're melting some of the BB Mo? Okay.
Maybe more legs.
Yeah, you melt
BB.
some, you put it on the leg. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a good night tonight.
That's gonna be so bad.
Dawn, how many doses of it are you using?
Just a little bit.
So just like one dose?
Yeah, like
Okay. What you have here is the equivalent of 20 doses, so keep track of that.
Ooh, okay.
If whoever's keeping track of like your inventory, or whoever has that, just say you've used 1 dose of 20 of the BB Mo.
So I have 19. Okay.
Yeah, when you melt that down, it's like a very, very powerful, almost like spicy cinnamon scent that adds to the aroma of the room.
Whoa, where did he get cinnamon? Isn't it like super expensive?
That smells like home.
I'm not
Your
touching.
home.
I'm not eating anything.
Why not? I mean, you're gonna have to eat eventually something.
Yeah, I have the food rations in the back.
And
Well-
I have plenty of.
I go there
Yeah.
and I lock the food rations with my lock. And I only have
I
keys.
will eat food rations too, not that, but like
I'll take
smells like
theirs.
cinnamon.
Yeah. Me and Noah are gonna have a good night tonight.
Oh, I'm so worried.
with a little whiskey on the side. And Jack's still dying, right?
He's stable.
Well, he's just, it seems to be sleeping. His body's stable.
Okay, he's nap time, I guess.
Mhm.
So should I try and connect this thing together?
I think you should go. I'll help where I can, though.
Okay.
And while
I'll
this
give
is
it a
happening,
try.
if Dev's with you helping, like Noah can switch over, or like if you guys want to all help each other, you guys can do things simultaneously. It's totally up to you guys.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, so you could be taking the lead on the computer while Dev takes the lead on something else. I'm still going to grant you guys advantage because you're all kind of there together, helping each other out, pointing things out that you would recognize or remember from other things that you've repaired or had to program, things like that. So.
Or I think I went wrong this past time.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, oh, I did that before. Don't press that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Then I'll work on the proximity alarm.
Okay, I'm gonna make the scanner and the proximity alarm all one roll. So you just make
Okay.
the roll for those.
Ooh, and that's a tech.
Tech, and you roll twice. Take the bigger number.
12 plus 2, so 14.
That's a success. So you're able to succeed in attaching the proximity alarm and the scanner to this drone.
So that means I remove it from my inventory.
Yep, it is now on the drone.
Let me
You
add
guys-
it down here.
You might want to just like put in parentheses next to it or something that it's like attached to drone or something, because I don't have like a character sheet to give you based off the drone. I'll probably just give you like a couple blurbs about it because this game doesn't really provide a ton of like stuff for that. It tries to keep things very simple.
It's named Droney.
Droney
Droney the drone.
I'll add it in the notes section of the ship.
That'll be perfect. Yes, thank you.
Our best friend Droney.
Good old buddy Droney.
So what do we still have left to do? Dev attached this. We still gotta program the tablet, right?
And then you
And
guys
then
sync
pair
it
it
all
all.
together. Yep.
Stick it all together. Well, I'm gonna try to repair the tablet, so that we can kind of, stick it all together. Because I'm assuming without the tablet, we won't be really able to do much with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's tech.
Yep.
Okay, not bad. First one's better. It's 18 plus 2.
Yeah, so you basically what you're doing is you're building software from scratch. So you're actually using the whatever networking you can possibly remember to kind of create your own kind of remote control software on here. And it takes you a little while to do that, but with Noah's help and saying, "Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That I screwed that way up last time. I got a blue screen when I did that." Oh no, that gives you red ring of death. Don't do that. Guiding his way through that, you guys are able to develop what you believe is a standard way to control this, if you can get it to all sync together. One thing about syncing this together is you are going to have to insert that one of the battery units into this drone to power it up first, because it would need power in order for you to sync it all together.
All right.
Dawn,
grabs-
you think you've got something concocted. You believe that you've got something edible, and it looks like it's done.
Me? I'm sorry.
Yeah. You starting to smell this food. It's starting to smell better now that you put like that interesting seasoning that you found.
Yeah, it's almost done. I'm doing something. I must send it to you in private.
Okay, just remember
Mike.
you'll have to send it to me in Roll20, or I won't be able to see it if you send it to me in
Okay.
Discord. Yeah.
So maybe you could show how it looks like. I have it right here.
Do you remember? Do you know how to whisper in Roll20?
Yeah, yes.
I think you have to use like
slash
/W
W.
space, and then I think it's like start typing my name, and then you can click on it, and it'll whisper it to me.
If they see it's okay, I have to figure this out. I'm old, guys. Come on.
Hey, I'm right there with you, brother.
How can I put a picture here? How do you add a picture?
Oh,
don't
you
think
might.
you can do
I don't
pictures.
think you can do pictures in there.
That sucks. Where can I copy image?
I doubt you're gonna be able to put it into Roll20 that way.
Alright.
Can you
Yeah,
just like type like what you're trying, like what is a picture of
it
what you're
looks
trying to
like,
send me or what?
I could tell you guys. I'm
Okay.
just gonna look. I'll tell you how it looks like. It looks like what do you call those things? Calamari
Yeah, yeah.
legs coming out of the plates,
Mhm.
and inside you have the little red liquid in between the
Oh,
ends.
so
of
it's like a little dipping sauce.
yeah,
Like-
Cocktail sauce.
that's what it is. That's what it is.
What do we have a place, Outback Steakhouse, that has these little like like onion blossom things, and they have the sauce in the middle.
And, yeah, dinner's ready. Noah,
That made
no, you like
great-
it.
So while you guys are like thinking about like getting to the batteries, all of a sudden Don appears out from the crew quarters, and he's holding plates that seem to have delicious food on the plates with little cups of some red substance.
My stomach may be like a giant pit. I am not touching that.
I mean, it's good. If you want, I'll try it out first.
You
Noah
can eat as
stands
much
up
as you
and
want.
You're lost.
goes for it.
Oh, you gonna go for it? Okay. Cool. So you start eating. Actually, doesn't taste too bad. I mean, it tastes just a chickeny flavor to it, but rather kind of moist meat. So I don't know if any of you have ever had frog legs before,
They're good.
but like fried frog legs, it's kind of like the equivalent of that. I've never actually eaten them, but I've seen them because they have them here in the South a lot. But they have like a chickeny type texture, but a little bit more moist. And are you dipping the red sauce, Noah, as well, and trying that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little tingle. There's this little tingling sensation as you guys are eating as well. But yeah, it's rather good.
It's only me.
Where'd you learn how to cook? This is amazing.
Oh, it's I don't know. It just came to me.
Noah has more.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I have a little whiskey over here that we have from last time. Was it whiskey?
Yeah, you guys have
Yeah.
some whiskey, I think.
Yeah,
But,
we have 1 bottle open and 22 bottles remaining.
No,
I would say there's probably like
My
less than
timer-
a quarter.
My timer that I set when that ship was going to explode just went off.
I think that was 30 minutes ago. Yeah. So now I'm just eating and relaxing, and hopefully I get my HP back.
Yeah, you're relaxing, taking a break. So who's making this check for the final?
Noah with disadvantage.
That's a legitimate question because how quickly does this stuff work?
I mean, you've got a slight tingle to your body right now, but I mean, you're fine.
Yeah.
Doing
I'm
pretty
good to give this another shot, Gal, if you want me to start it.
Go for it.
Noah wipes off his hands, a little bit of red marks on his pants.
Mm-hmm.
And tech check, right?
Yeah, tech check with
With
advantage.
advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
All right.
Oh, you're just so relaxed, Noah. I mean, there's not
That's-
no pressure.
That's an 18.
18, yeah. So at first when you drop this battery pack into it, you hear like some of the mechanics in it start to fire up, and you can hear sort of some of like it has these special like hover engines that seem to start to fire up, and it starts to hover off the ground a little bit, and almost in an instant, you just like with the tablet, you're like, and then all of a sudden you see like the eyes of this drone. It has these like eyes on the front of it start to glow and blink, and then they turn green, and it seems as if you got this thing like locked in, and you can see like you have control of the scanner mechanism on it that Devlin had attached. You can see there's the proximity alarm that you can set and set to different modes. You got it. You think you have complete control over this thing.
Piece of cake, y'all. Not a
What?
problem.
I could make cake too.
You can
Can we
make
just
cake?
make sure we don't fly it around too much? It's kind of tight in here.
Yeah. It's not. It's taking up most of the space. It's like just hovering.
Does this thing have any magnets on it?
For use for what? What would you?
To be able to deploy it from outside the ship, we can attach it to the ship.
It has its own like. It may. Well, you know what? I would say yes. I would say you could attach it to the ship. But like
Once
I
we
said,
land.
it's more of a kind of like hover assault vehicle, like remote assault vehicle.
Eve, are you connected?
No.
Yes, Captain. What can I help you with?
Can you see this thing in your systems? Can you work with it?
I can, but based on the limitations of this ship's remote capacity, I can only control it for a certain distance. After that, it would be up to you.
Better than nothing.
Absolutely, Captain. Well done.
Hey, Eve, could the guns on this drone do damage to our ship, or is it not strong enough to penetrate?
These guns could do damage to any vessel. I suggest
Good to
not
know.
shooting it inside.
I'll take that advice.
Any
Thank you,
vessel?
Captain.
Well, we can defend ourselves now.
Is it loaded?
From what you can determine on your remote control panel, it is loaded with ammunition. It seems that both there's like two mounted guns on the top that seem to turret and spin in this direction. They're not like completely around. Like it can't fire behind it. It can only fire in front or to the sides. But each gun has like 10 uses.
Ooh.
And that's like bursts. So we're talking like one use is like multiple bullets.
And then I'm gonna grab a leg. I'm gonna take it to Jack. I'm gonna give him some.
Okay. You stick it in his mouth and he's just sitting there like this.
Lick it, Jack. Lick it.
He doesn't. He just sits there with a spider leg in his mouth.
Oh god. He's gonna die from choking on a spider leg.
And Dawn, you and Noah, after a little bit of time, like you guys feel just so
Good.
relaxed. Like, yeah, just no worries. Piece of cake. Ugh. Everything's like slowed down. You're just so chill right now.
Best way to pass the time.
Yeah.
You guys, good over there?
Who are you?
What do you mean?
So,
There's a car behind me.
There's a kaiju in space, guys.
I'm definitely not going to eat those legs because obviously they give off a psychedelic effect or something, kind of like the
chicken's
nightmare.
talking.
Wait,
He says
sorry?
he says
The
like a
chicken's
car.
talking.
Yeah, the chicken.
Noah and Dawn, I need you to each. I need each of you. I need each of you to write down on your character sheet somewhere. I need you to write down addiction.
Yeah.
And I want you to put like, you know, like a dash or a semicolon, and I want you to just put a number 1 beside it.
Oh, this is amazing.
Addiction. Okay. The chicken is talking.
At that point, I'm just going to like,
How does the chicken go? Quack quack.
I think
That's
you're
a
thinking about
duck.
a duck.
Moo moo.
That's a cow. Oh, he's lost his mind.
At this point, I'm just gonna like walk away and just go straight into the storage room where like the food rations are, and just
Okay.
go sit in there
Okay.
Wait,
sure.
wait,
and
guys,
eat
guys.
my rations.
I locked the door.
Oh, there's the TIE fighters. Everybody get under the tables.
TIE fighters are friends, not foe.
It's-
Wait.
Devlin, do me a favor. Make a savvy check for me.
The door. I
Oh,
locked the door.
lordy. I'm gonna use a void point.
All right, cool. Go for it.
I don't like where this is going. Ooh, natural 20 plus
Natural
1, so
20.
21. That's 2
Nice.
in one time. Wow.
Gosh, Devlin, as you're walking by the crew quarters kitchen,
Oh god.
you walk by the door and there is a glow coming from inside, like neon blue green color. Almost like, you know how if you go like see a swimming pool like reflecting off like the walls, like that's what it seems to be doing inside there.
Would it be where the pot is or like in general?
Well, you don't know because you didn't go in.
Okay.
You're just seeing the glow. You can go in if you'd like.
I'll go in. I'll kind of like look back and then go ahead and just
Yeah.
kind of proceed slowly in.
It is indeed coming from the pot.
And I kind of just like look. I get like, is there a broom?
Yeah, why not?
All right, I take the broom and I kind of like poke the pot.
You're just like poking it on top of the.
Yeah.
It moves a little. You can see the liquid moving inside of it. It's still glowing.
Are like the legs sticking out of it?
There's like little pieces of what's left of the leg, but none of it's really like anything that could be used as meat or edible.
I'm just gonna like touch them to see if they move.
I mean, they kind of fall out of the pot, but just like lay there beside the pot on the top of the stovetop.
All right, I'm gonna go look a little closer and
Mhm.
see if there's like anything that I notice inside.
Okay. You look at the pot.
Yeah.
So you're looking down over the pot. Your face is just illuminated in this blue, green glow. A little bit of purple, almost like galaxy looking inside. It just looks like liquid.
I'm gonna turn back and go, Don, what did you put in this?
Hey, Noah. The chicken talks. What are you
It
talking about?
talked.
It talked like a
It's
cat.
it's glowing.
Tell it to go to the other side.
Follow the light.
I take the pot to the airlock.
No,
Airlock.
Oh god, that's expensive. Don't do it.
Whoa. These are some drastic measures.
You said take it to
happening.
the other side. I'm just taking it to the other side.
I
Yeah, as
think they mean-
Devlin walks out of the kitchen, you guys notice that this pot had what liquid was that he was boiling or roasting this in is expending this neon glow.
Party.
I don't know what you made, but whatever this is not okay.
How can that not be okay?
Now
Because-
for a chicken.
Clearly, you two are on some psychedelics that probably came from the spider's leg as part of its special ability that Eve was talking about with its staring.
Eve, what is psychedelic?
Eve,
I do not
what are
believe
they
you are in
on?
a condition to be able to understand it, even if I told you. I'm sorry, Captain.
Yeah, she understands.
Eve's not a snitch.
So I'm gonna move the pot to the edge of the airlock.
Okay.
Like walk into the airlock, put it where the door opens outside, put it down, and then walk back out and like hit the door behind for pressurization,
Okay.
and then hit the door open on the other side.
Wait,
Okay.
before you do, we can make a lot of money out of that. It's expensive stuff. Trust
Mac.
me.
That was breakfast.
Mmm.
Nice.
Delicious.
shut it and then go back to the storage room with the food
You
rations.
Congratulations, Captain. You just ejected our food pot.
How much was in there? Yeah, that's the only pot we have. How are we gonna cook now?
Yeah, we got these rations. That's all we need until we get to the asteroid.
You wanna eat raw food?
Oh, they're rations. All you gotta do is just add a little bit of water to them when they cook.
Oh, I'll add some liquid into it. Hey, no, I got like 19 more in my pockets.
19 more what?
Dollar hollows?
You got 19 hollows?
Yeah.
Wow, you're rich.
And
I
I'm just
got
gonna go
over
back
100.
and like rip open one of the packs and just dump some water into it to cook it. One of those
Okay.
like you just add water and it cooks itself inside,
Yeah.
and then you just eat normal
Yeah.
food.
These things aren't very good, but you gotta choke it down.
Better than spider legs.
This one's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Ooh. I gotta find biscuits and gravy.
So you guys, now correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a little while since we were here. How many days? I think I told you it would take you a couple of weeks to arrive, and I can't remember how many days had passed when you guys bumped into this derelict. I think it was a few days, of course, but
Mhm.
I can't remember the exact number. So,
I think we're maybe like a quarter
yeah.
at
So
most.
I'm going to tell you that the rest of the journey is going to go by without anything popping up. But if there is like a moment during your travels that you guys wanted to like say, I want to take like Andronima wants to take a scene with Devlin, or Devlin wants to take a scene with Dawn, like a role play scene, feel free. If you want to skip ahead, we can time jump and skip ahead to when you guys arrive at Artemis 9. But that's totally up to you guys. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Well, I need to sleep to get my health.
Oh yeah,
back
you
up.
will get a long rest. So
Oh, okay.
because there's going to be probably like a week's worth of time here that you guys have to spend on the ship. Or if
I'm
there was
good with-
anything that you wanted to do or build or try, this is an opportune moment for you guys to do that.
I'm good with fast travel.
Okay.
No.
Everybody good? Fast traveling?
Fast traveling.
And then
Okay.
would Jack wake up heal?
He would wake up that second day and he would be
Okay.
healed. Like I said, I don't like to role play his character out. So if he has a scene or something that he wants to do, I will let him we'll come back to it next time we're together and we'll catch back up on whatever we need to catch back up on.
So then everyone gets full HP.
Everyone will be up to full. That's right. Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Def, you could get full HP now.
Yeah, I know. It's great. I didn't lose any, so I get to keep them all again.
On the safety of the Omen vessel. That's right. You guys start to see your destination approach. As Andronima, you park yourself back into the pilot's seat. You can see you're approaching the edge of what looks to be a massive asteroid belt of some sort. This destination that you're on is kind of on the edge of the asteroid belt on a very large asteroid, and you can see this large mechanical tower that seems to protrude out of the side of the asteroid. I believe I have an image. Let me see if I still have it. Yes, I do. I do have an image of Artemis 9 that I'm going to share to you guys in Rule 20. I'm going to show to players, show to everyone. Can you guys see that?
Mhm.
That is the asteroid with Artemis 9 attached to it. I'm going to take us over there so YouTube can see it as well.
Oh, it's an asteroid.
Yeah, imagine it's kind of like a skyscraper basically attached to the side of this asteroid.
Gotcha.
And that's what you guys see as you begin to approach. There are what looks to be multiple landing pads and multiple places for you to land on this station. And you also notice as you're coming in and your scanners have detected on your vessel that there are a couple of other space vessels that are currently docked here.
If, well, Adrenaline's on the wheel, right? Should we duck?
Yeah, we should probably request for permission and see where each of the landing pads are to see where we want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know exactly where we're going?
Well, if there's a commerce section, vice, docking, like, just find out what the areas are. Hey, Eve. Yeah.
I think Adrenaline's sleeping.
I'm here.
Should we duck? You want to ask permission to duck?
Sure. Do we usually have to pay docking fees and stuff? I forgot. I know that there was some debts that we had before, but do we have any money if they ask us for like a docking fee?
No, I have money.
Oh.
My
this
money's
somebody's
my
gonna-
own.
Maybe an IOU from Guyana.
Oh yeah, it's still in the Guyana told us to come here.
Okay. Hello. This is Omen. We would like to request a docking bay. We were sent here by Guyana. Out.
That was
Oh
Try.
no, I forgot to, I don't think I set this one on my voice mod. I had a particular sound for this, and I don't think I set it.
well, you gotta do it yourself now.
Yeah. Let me try this. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if this works.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did that work?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that my normal voice now?
Yes.
Good, it's working. All right, so you guys here patching through to your communication device.
This is Wolf Vassar. Wolf Vassar. Identify yourself, please.
What? Could you repeat that?
This is Wolf. Wolf Vassar. Please identify your vessel.
Identify our vessel. Yes, this is Omen. From what's the name of that planet we're from?
Oh,
Iron Ring.
From the
Yeah.
Iron Ring. We were sent here by Guyana.
We're not from there though.
Docking permission granted.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, Michael, that cut out.
Docking permission granted.
That also cut out entirely.
Sorry guys, it's not working. Basically in a radio type voice, you hear docking permission granted.
Docking permission granted. Well, let's guide this little baby in.
And the name you got, if it was cutting out, was Wolf Vassar.
Wolf.
Vassar.
Okay.
And you guys slowly make your way into a empty docking bay. They didn't really like give you any like direction on what docking bay to dock at. You just kind of just head on up to this area and park it. There's many open docking bay areas, so you guys are able to pull in. The docking bay seems to close with almost like not a mechanical door, but almost as if like this blue kind of force field type thing. It seems to shut behind you and seal you guys in as the Omen lands in the bay area. You can see that you're greeted by several folks that seem to be coming in, some of them wielding different weapons. And it looks like they're like ramshackle thrown together militant operatives, so to speak, as if it looks like they have like some armor, but it's like just ramshackle from different things that they have found and thrown together, different kind of helmets and other sorts of things and electronics that seem to stem out the side. One of them has this strange robotic kind of arm that sticks out the side and is just holding a flashlight.
Quick question. Would the drone be mounted on the outside prior to docking, or would it be in the storage bay?
It would be wherever you guys decided to put it.
That's where I wanted, because we didn't clarify if we moved
Yeah.
to storage, and I know you were saying you wanted to mount it on the outside.
I wouldn't have done it until we had a chance to actually try to see if it would mount good.
Okay, so we'd probably put it in storage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are these people pointing these guns at us, or is it just more of a we're here to
More of
see
it
what's
looks like more of like just to see what's up. They're not like holding the guns towards the ship or anything. It looks like they're just doing their standard, this is what we do to everybody who arrives here.
Shall we go make friends?
Ah,
Yeah.
here we go again. Yeah, maybe we'll die now. Jack,
open the door.
You wanna stay in the ship? Yeah, Jack will stay in the ship, right?
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
I'll stay on the ship for now.
How you feeling?
My back is still a little sore.
Yeah, you were in rough shape.
Yeah.
Nothing I can't rebound from.
Oh, you do. You are both young and eternal, so who knows?
Alright, so we go back out.
Yeah, let's go greet them and introduce
look.
ourselves.
Dev's coming out of the ship.
Well, this one seems pretty safe and, rational.
Now unless I go to one of them and punch him in the face.
Yeah, just a crowd of people with guns. What could go wrong?
Yeah. Nothing.
We're good. I have a good feeling about this one.
So you guys release the loading ramp, and you guys start to make your way down. And you guys are greeted by what looks to be 4 individuals. It looks like one person is holding some kind of rifle, but the other 2 just have like pistols sheathed to the sides almost. And one guy has a pistol sheathed, but he's standing in there in kind of like a leather vest with a utility belt around his waist. He just kind of looks at you and, welcome, far travelers. What brings you to Artemis 9, Omen?
Captain? Noah?
Business and pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we can do much about the second thing, but we're definitely up for some business. Let me introduce myself. My name is Drake, Drake Verrill.
Hello, Drake. I am Noah of the Omen. And with me are the guys in Andromeda.
Guys,
Ew.
all right. What is
I'm
wrong with
scared.
your teeth?
Oh, this is nothing. This is just
Did you do that on purpose?
you could put it that way.
Did it hurt?
Only for a second.
Oh,
It's one of those things where like it hurts in the moment, but then you forget about it.
oh, right. Is it kind of like getting a tattoo?
Well, I don't have any tattoos, but I would assume so.
Right. Looks rather intimidating, I'll be honest.
Don't be. I'm harmless as a chicken.
Very well. If you excuse me, I can escort you through the station. I'm captain of the guard here.
Oh, we appreciate that.
Wait, why is the captain of the guard?
Oh, this
Yeah.
place has to be well protected.
That makes sense.
Who runs the station?
Oh, that'd be Glenn Calder.
Called. So
Alright.
why are we here? I forgot.
The
What was
AI
it called?
batteries and
Oh, yeah.
AI spare parts
That's true.
and potential full drones. for 10K or less is what we're allowed to bargain with if they're that price.
Okay. So we need to find a spot to buy those batteries.
So
Yep,
we would love to see any place we could buy some commodities.
Mhm.
Oh, then you're gonna want to speak to Patricia. Patricia Konachek. I can introduce you to her.
I'm sorry.
There's a lot of people to speak with, apparently.
Did he say
There's a-
Konachek?
Konachek.
Konachek.
Mm-hmm.
Cone, check.
Konachek.
Konachek.
Nice.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out here to greet us. We are honored to be here.
Interesting looking vessel you have there. I've never seen anything like it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's one of a kind. You know, it was one of those things that just we came across it and we knew we had to have it.
How did you get it?
We pushed
it's a-
hard to get it.
Wait, say that again. I missed it. What did
Oh, we worked hard to get it.
you worked hard? Okay, a ship like that had to have been very expensive.
Not expensive as you think.
Did you carve all those things into the side of it yourself?
Nope, came standard.
Wow,
We bought it as is.
artisans like that nowadays are not cheap.
Do you know what it means?
Do I know any artisans?
No, do you know what this means? The symbols.
No, I have no clue. I thought you did. I mean, you're flying around in a vessel that has all those symbols in it. I thought it had some kind of intrinsic meaning to your crew.
Oh,
I
it
don't know.
totally does.
What does it mean?
It means we're freaking awesome.
You have
And
all
then you-
those markings just to say that?
Yep.
Oh,
One of a kind.
That's how cool we are.
amazing. Amazing. Well, I don't mean to delay you. Right this way. I'll take you to see Patricia.
Appreciate it.
Kong Kong.
Awesome. Awesome.
Along the way, Noah's keeping an eye out for anyone that looks particularly seedy
Okay, sure. Okay.
for future conversation purposes.
Okay, you got it. You go ahead and make. We'll just call this a savvy check for you, Noah, as you're moving about the station.
That's a 6.
Okay.
What is with
Boy.
my rolls tonight?
There's some. This station is actually quite crowded for something like this. You do see what you believe is another crew from one of those other vessels that you probably have, kind of detected and seen also docked at this vessel or this station. Looks like a crew of 5 individuals that are kind of haphazard. You probably can, by looking at them, you can kind of, those remind me of some salvagers I've seen in the past or something like that. They just feel like these are some salvagers from across the galaxy or the system or something. And you guys were brought into a room where Drake, who's leading you with a couple of these other armed individuals, like types in a keypad and this door slides open, and you start walking beside it. And it's almost like you're walking on top of a metallic bridge, and on the sides of it there's these railings. But this is the weird part. As you look off to the left side, you can see standing in rows are what looks to be probably 100 of those AI units that you recognize from Xantas, standing all in attention in perfect rows, kind of like a scene from like iRobot.
Good movie.
And he just keeps walking nonchalantly forward as he's leading you across this bridge.
Oh, Drake.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been here?
Oh gosh, I think I'm starting on my second term here, so like 3 years.
Oh, that's quite a while. I see you guys have a lot of robots here. This is actually very nice and pleasant to see. as this will be something that we are interested in. One of our, we are on behalf of someone who's a buyer for these things. So it's good to see that these are here, and we look forward to doing business.
Oh, that's perfect. That's why we're here. We've been dealing these out for quite a long time now. Got kind of lucky. This abandoned vessel, large storage ship from the war, was found by Glenn. He salvaged it. Got hundreds of these things. It's been
Wow.
It's been a lot of work. Patricia's been busy like reprogramming them all. But hey, he's been able to put together this business. I mean,
Impressive. Very
She's
impressive.
Like a programmer?
oh, she's great at everything: repairing things, reprogramming things, software engineering, you name it. Patricia can do it.
That's pretty cool.
I know nothing about those sorts of things.
What do you know about?
I know a lot about leadership and communication. That's my background. I served in the war.
Hey, I whispered to Noah. Hey, Noah, did he say like he found a ship and he scavenged the ship? Isn't that something that we were doing with the other ship that we found in space?
Maybe?
Was it the same ship? I mean, once we got there, it was already scavenged.
And it was on the route.
Well, like, what else we could find out? And do not touch any of those droids. Not yet. I know you
Not
like
yet.
Not yet. You have one of
No,
them.
I got my eyes on them.
I know you do. I saw it.
Not creepy at all.
But eventually, you guys are led over the bridge into another room where you can see that there is 4 tables with a lot of different machinery around the tables, and you can see that one of these robotic AI units is like standing there, and there is this woman who has long hair that seems to be dark, and it is graying as it goes down back of her ponytail. And it looks like she's got visible wrinkles kind of showing on her forehead. Probably, a woman of her late 50s, maybe early 60s even, somewhere within that range. She's wearing a white lab coat, and it's got a bunch of devices kind of attached to her, including some kind of a special piece that like wraps around her ear and comes over her eye, and it has this like little blue screen that seems to be just illuminated in front of her eye. And she is going over and just running a few cables and attaching them to this AI unit. There's on the other tables, it seems to be other AI units that are on the table in different pieces. It looks like some of them are taken apart and being reassembled in some manner as you guys are brought in. And Drake's like, Patricia, we got some newcomers. They arrived on the Omen just a short time ago. They're real interested in what you're working on. And then Drake kind of looks at you guys and, see, this is where I've got to check out because I won't understand a thing.
No, we appreciate it. I truly appreciate you showing us here. And I take out the last bit of white lightning that I have, and I said, here, as a token of gratitude and for being so kind and welcoming us.
Why are you giving?
White lightning was, remind me what that was?
Moonshine.
The moonshine? Okay, you got it.
The moonshine. So not the whiskey, just a little, it's one of the little moonshine jars.
He reaches out to give you a fist bump. Thanks, and he slips it inside his leather vest and walks out, and the door closes behind you guys.
Real nice guy.
Patricia doesn't even turn around from her work. She's like just continuing on this AI unit as you guys are standing there.
Noah, did you want to lead the discussions, or?
Sure.
Oh, I gotta say, I never do the talking. I suck at this. I got nothing to do with stories.
Are you Patricia?
So good at talking.
So good.
Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. We're gonna just check out now.
AOP.
No answer. So
Guess not.
Oh.
No.
He's
What?
like,
okay.
Drake,
No,
this is
get-
Patricia. He walks away. So are you Patricia? It's like,
No, you should use her last
Hey,
name.
it could have been the droid. Okay.
True.
Okay, she doesn't even look at you, but she responds, and I hope this works because I haven't tested it.
Some call me that.
Don't call you. Oh, some call you that.
What do other people call you?
Pat.
Patty.
Patona.
Diddy?
Trisha.
PP.
Trish.
PD.
Frick. Patty Rick.
You can call me Patty.
Oh. Oh, she,
Aw,
The one thing
hi,
we didn't say.
Patty.
wait, she's a pirate. then.
She doesn't even turn around to look at you guys. Like she's just like
Patty, what you
focusing.
working on?
Currently, I'm trying to run the file diagnostics on these
Yeah,
optical lenses.
She sounds
That's
like
real cool.
like an AI. She an AI.
She's so cool, guys. She's so cool.
How cool
Is this something that you have been working on, or is it something new you're currently developing?
It's a special request order.
Who
Oh,
requested it?
From who?
She turns slowly towards you, Andronima, as you ask that question.
That, I'm sorry, is none of your business.
Oh, I thought we were friends, Patty. I mean, we're just, getting on this, like, first name basis here, gal pals chatting around. Just kidding. Yeah, I know it's none of my business. We're here from Guyana.
Oh, Guyana.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
Oh, she doing good.
She's staying sexy.
Are we talking
It's-
about the same person?
Yes, we are. That was a
Small, tiny.
angry kind of.
currently dating him, and he points to Don.
Really?
Ew.
Well, congratulations to you.
Yeah. I mean, I could use another one in this. What's the name of this place where we at? I could use a pat to pat me all night.
She glares at you, and then
Don't try a thing, bub.
Oh, I could be your Bob.
I think she's into girls, is what she meant.
Oh. Ah, well.
I don't have time for relationships. I'm too busy.
It's okay, love. I'm also really busy.
So what can I
So-
help you with? What can I help Diana with?
One of her AI units, which looks just like the ones outside here, seems to have fallen into a bit of disrepair, and so she needs to get some parts for it. And she dropped this station as the place to go for a good deal.
Well, because she knows the station is to go for the only deal on those types of parts.
That makes sense.
What's she offering in return?
A date. This guy.
Oh, God, Dawn.
Sorry, I'm just gonna walk outside. Wait for you guys out there.
Go
Think I'm
hang
gonna
out with
work.
the AI bots. They're gonna be friendlier.
the door opens and Dawn exits.
I'll be right here.
We're currently developing our relationship with her at the moment.
Yeah.
And we've successfully done a few things for her, and to further show that we are trustworthy, we've offered to do this on her behalf.
Yeah.
That's fine, but if I give you the proper materials, what do we get in return? That is the question.
The door opens. This guy.
Oh my god, Don!
I
Well,
hate to
let's
burst your
first-
bubble, folks, but that isn't going to cut it.
That's what
Let's
I
first
tried.
talk about what we actually need, and then we'll talk about what you can get for giving us what we need.
Sure.
So we need a fuel cell, part number FV7304.
Are you talking about a power unit for a specific model?
Yes.
I have power cells. All these are standard. They'll fit into any model.
And how much does one of those run?
Usually we don't trade in hollows, we trade for other things that could benefit us.
Here we go.
What? We're gonna have to do something.
What would benefit you?
Well, a lot of things. Really.
Okay, but you're gonna have to be more specific, like pick like 1 or 2 things that would benefit you.
I think Glenn is currently on the market to try to find some sort of large shipping vessel in order to ship these in mass quantities. That's something we have not had in a long time. He's also in the market for fuel to be able to carry these things to the places that they need delivered to.
I think Guyana could possibly facilitate that. What do you guys think?
Definitely has access to the fuel.
Yeah, she has the
Yeah.
fuel for sure, and there's plenty of ships. I'm not sure about the size, but
Yeah.
And at that point, as you guys are kind of putting your heads together and having this conversation and watching over everything that's taking place, that's where we're going to end this episode of Omen tonight. Well done, everybody. Well done. You've made it to Artemis 9 in one piece. And
We're
Jack
not all
did not
dead.
die. I thought
we almost lost two
I
people.
thought for sure at the end of the last episode that Jack was going to be dead the first 10 minutes of this episode.
Oh yeah, I was
Almost.
thinking about it. I'm like, do I say spider or?
I'm sorry about the voice at the end, guys. I didn't know if you guys would get there, and I remembered that I had a voice for her, but I did not go and preset the settings to where I wanted them beforehand. So I hope I hope you guys were able to hear what she was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So let's do advancement real quick before we go. So we'll pull up our little handy dandy sheet to help us. I think that was in this page 60 something.
Page 60.
Yeah. What page am I on? Oh yeah, I gotta go back to here. That's pretty close. Advancement. All right. So, did you repair something?
Yes.
Yes.
I think all of you did. So you all get an advancement point for that.
Except Jack.
I mean,
Jack,
Except
he's
Jack.
sleeping.
Yeah. Jack didn't get to too much other than fall unconscious this whole episode. Did you deliver on a dangerous contract? I don't think you guys have yet.
Mm-mm.
Did you use at least one void point?
Yes.
Anybody?
And Jack did.
Jack did too. So Jack does get a point, even though he was not here. Jack used one void point. So we'll add that plus 1 advancement. All right. Did you discover a new and potentially dangerous place? I'm going to say yes because you guys don't really know.
Yeah.
Artemis could be dangerous.
Artemis could be dangerous. I mean, you guys see some of the clientele moving about here. Anywhere where there's scavengers doing business or there could be space pirates, any of those sorts of things here at this station. So I'm going to give you guys a point for that. Did you gain a new enemy? Don't think you guys did. Not tonight. Which, wow, that's amazing. Good job, guys.
For us?
I'm
Yeah.
proud. I'm very proud.
They didn't let me punch anybody.
Did you find someone new that you can trust?
I'm close with Drake, but not quite there yet. Maybe
Not
next
quite
time.
the trusting. Okay. All right. Did you contribute some? Yes, everybody gets a point for something memorable because that was amazing role play there on the ship and the spider legs. All that was super cool. You guys
I
coming
think
up with
the chicken-
ideas to enhance your drone and ideas to kind of put it together to where you guys could use it. I thought that was awesome too. Like that's the one thing I do love about how rules light this game is it leaves you guys up to a lot of imagination where if you guys want to try to do something, I have the power to say like absolutely yes, and there's not a lot of rules that can hinder it that much, and we could just throw some quick checks on it and make it happen. So all right, so you guys can spend your points if you want, or you can save them up. Your choice.
Save
I
it.
shall spend.
Or I'll save him.
I am gonna increase my hit point maximum to 15.
How much do you have to pay for the hit points?
I think it's
5.
5 for a D4's worth.
Yeah.
I'm missing one.
I rolled a 2, but I already had 13. My health's pretty good.
Actually, help
I'm
me.
real
Doc,
healthy.
if you can too.
I'm your tank.
Awesome, guys. So does anybody have anything we need to add before we go offline tonight to our viewers, or anybody who's watching this as a VOD?
Don't be afraid to be a chicken.
Episode
Don't eat
title.
spider legs with drugs.
Spider
Yeah,
legs
look-
with drugs.
Good legs. I did good.
And what that glowing substance in the pot did, we'll never know because it is
Ooh.
now drifting in space.
We need to buy a new pot. I'll make a note.
Make a note that you need to buy a new cooking pot. Yes. All right, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I know I saw some people hanging out and chat with us tonight. Sunflower Spirited. We had Coffee Shop was with us. Tony's, I believe, was hanging out with
Yeah, I think
Tony's
there was
Coffee House. Yeah, we had a couple people hanging out with us live tonight. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We do appreciate your viewership and your support. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. And hopefully we will have Jack back. And my intention is to add our other special guest. So we're gonna have both of them with us next time.
Ooh.
So
That's too much.
because I was looking forward, and this series only has about 4 more sessions left. So
Oh, wow.
I want to try to make sure that all of our guests get an opportunity to play at least a handful of games before it's all said and done. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I believe that's Tuesday the 18th
Yes, sir.
on the calendar. Did I
Yes.
get it right? Tuesday the 18th at 7 p.m. right here on YouTube. So make sure you check us out then. And